We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Johan Santana gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now for Sunday Night Baseball as the first pitch is swung on and missed as we get the series finale underway. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Lead.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Missed with a slider. None out, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Roll, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Cliff Floyd comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1 on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Edinson Volquez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lee on the grass. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. No score here as we play inning number 2. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
This is in the air to right. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Circle change there, called strike 1. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Lucas Duda now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Floyd on the move, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Edinson Volquez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Edinson Volquez.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's Starlin Castro, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Next up for New York, Rene Rivera. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Rene Rivera.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Pitcher, Johan Santana.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Johan Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Lee right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. Here's Neil Walker. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Mets leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another 0-2 coming. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Yelich going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. And Duda behind 0-2 now. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
It is Curtis Granderson. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. Granderson around second, headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a two-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Up next from Miami, Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Up next for the Marlins.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marcell Ozuna goes down for the 1st out in the 5th inning. Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Grounded to the right, backhanded, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Ready now for the Marlins, J.T. Realmuto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Jay Bruce.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yelich going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And Bruce is going to try for 3rd. And the Mets are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to 3rd with a triple.
In now, Rene Rivera. This is foul right side. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Prado takes it in. The throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And in the days of 3-run homers and 9-8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Stepping in now, Johan Santana, swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. In the dirt, and this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And he's safe. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And now with nowhere to go, they'll put the tag on him as the squeeze attempt fails, and that's the first out of the inning. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Marlin error, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead it 3-0. Ichiro Suzuki is out of the dugout as a pinch hitter, so that means the end for Edinson Volquez.
Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through as Ichiro's got a leadoff single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And it's fouled away. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
He had clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well. This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granderson going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. And a relay home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, There's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. Swing and a little tapper. It's foul, strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Into the box, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Trying to hold. Here's the delivery, and he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His past batting line against David Phelps, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is after it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Granderson, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for the Marlins.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this night.
I'm set with the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ozuna on at first, nobody out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Horton, a native Floridian. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Bruce. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich.
Up next for the Marlins.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. We're at the second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami.
Leading off the inning as Dribble Cabrera as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Cabrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. So it was a swinging strike 3 as Dribble Cabrera is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Here's another 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready once again, Rene Rivera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Johan Santana. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Leading off the inning, David Lee, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he takes strike 2. Way outside. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Ready for another chance? Cliff Floyd. He singled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Bohr.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins.
Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Prado is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Second baseman, Neil
Riding in once
Walker.
again, Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Yelich is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Ozuna takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's safe. And it's now 6-3. Martin Prado now. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
JT Realmuto is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Adeiny Echeverria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Adeiny Echeverria.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. And A.J. Ramos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and belted to right for Duda. This one is deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Curtis Granderson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Digging in to try it again as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Castro shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hit sharply on the ground. Castro's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Fish jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David Phelps gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Johan Santana somehow gets the loss despite striking out an incredible 18 batters. A.J. Ramos records the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.